All right, what's up guys? Just want to make a quick video. This is my third attempt. First attempt went 27 minutes, so I'm gonna try to shorten this out. Thank you guys first off for joining my group. I've got about 20 bags that I'm currently testing or coming, so that will add to my list. So I continue to get rid of bags because I got to make room for new stuff coming in, but I did want to make a quick video and tell you my top 5 favorite fast bags, favorite 5 slow bags, and favorite 5 regular speed bags. So we'll jump right into it for the sake of time. My number 5 is the Siva Marksman of slow bags. Unfortunately, I just got rid of those because again, I had to make room. Great bag, a little on the floppier order, but can certainly run the hole with it. It's listed as a 5 surefire slow side. And the fast is a 7 speed, which I say plays about a 7.5. It is a little quicker. You can run the board with it, but great bag that unfortunately I had to get rid of. Number 4, the Black Sheep Red Rum. I think these are great. I love the Costellos, as I talk about frequently. If the board conditions are a little too fast for the Costello and I need to slow down but want to play the same style of game, I'm going to switch to these. This is probably not the bag I'm going to go to right away, but because I love the Costello so much, if the conditions aren't right, I will switch to this. So great bag, my number 4 spot. Number 3 slow bag is one of my favorite bag companies, the NOLA Mudbug. The slow side material, Billy told me that it would slow down over time, and it has. I've seen these play like a 3, 3.5. When I first got it, it was probably playing like a 6. When it rains or it's humid outside, I've seen this material play like a 9. It is super fast, but under normal conditions, indoor tournaments, probably 3.5, 4. You can lay a blocker down pretty easily and it'll land where you want it. And with this fast side, it's like an 8, 8.5. You can certainly run the boards, collect, push. Great bag, super cool designs that you can get customs for a good price. Love that. So that holds my 3 spot on slow. Number 2, this bag has really grown on me. This is the Buffalo Conflict. Not the Conflict X. I have yet to throw those. I don't really know what the difference is, so I won't speak to it. They look fairly similar. Same sort of carpet that you see on the Viking. Nice rounded template. Plays anywhere from 3.5 to 4, even though they're listed as a 5. Really easy to play blockers, flops, rolls. Very full bag. This has the deadhead fast side, which normally plays about a 9 on the deadhead, but on this plays more like an 8. Just because it is a fuller bag paired with carpet. But I can run the hole if I want to play that faster game and just race with the fast side, I can do that. Or if I want to play the slow side and lay blockers, I can do that too. So love these bags, feel great in hand. Got them from a friend. Thank you so much. Love these bags. I will say real quick, one of the problems you will have if you're someone like me that doesn't really throw a consistently flat bag, is you have to be careful when you have 2 materials that are very different in speeds. So if this is playing like a 3.5 and this is playing like an 8.5, if you throw a bag and it lands on the seam, one side of the bag is going to want to run, the other is going to want to grab, and it's going to cause the bag to kick. So in throwing these, it's making me work that much harder to throw a flat bag. But I do love this bag, can throw airmails, can do a lot of stuff with this. So you'll certainly be seeing me throw this one more. Buffalo Conflict, number 2, slow bag. Number 1 is the Buffalo Nomad. It has this surefire slow side that I hate, but I love it on these. Plays about a 4, 4.5. If board conditions are really fast, I can run the board still with these, but has sort of the 7 speed material, which can play up to a 7.5 on the fast side. So I can certainly push with it, can run the hole, but can lay blockers. This bag is very controllable for me. I love this. As I get better as a player, I intend on throwing this a lot more. To me, I can airmail this bag all day long. It feels like a softball throwing into a bucket. So this bag, any of my skill shots as I get better, this is the bag that I'm probably going to use. Big fan of this bag, like it a lot. Plays well with my Buffalo Hypes, which I will speak to in a minute. All right, let's jump to the fast bag. Spot number 5 is, since I've done this video so many times, I got to dig it out, is the Fire Heat. Slow side here is a 7. Fast side is the Viper Pro Sniper fast side, which plays about a 9.5. I'd say the slow side on this bag plays about a 6.5. A little touch slower, so I can't control it through a block if I really have to. Won my first ever regional with these, so I like these. They were in my top 5 for a while, but since I've thrown so many fast bags, I've found more that I like better. But I will say this is one of my favorite, if not my favorite bag to hold in hand. It's not like other fire bags that are bigger, longer, and is squared. This one does have sort of the rounded corners, and it is puffier and fuller. It feels great in my hand. Just a great fast bag that I really like. Number 4, Vortex Zone. For me, exact same materials as the Fire Heat. Viper Pro Sniper Fast, 9.5. Slow side, same slow side, which on the Heat plays a 6.5. On these, I'll say it plays probably a 7.5. It's actually a decent amount faster. It could be because of the fill. Not really sure, but this bag is faster. But I like these for me, especially because they transition well with my Buffalo Hypes and my Nomads. They all three have round templates, a medium full to full fill. So I can transition between those 3 bags where they feel very similar in my hands, but I can play different speeds if I need to. So that's my 3 spot there, or 4 spot. The number 3 is the Local Hustler X. Yes, I realize this is a herringbone carpet. Why are you saying this plays with your fast bags? Because Local lists it as a 7. This does play like a 7. It's not as fuzzy as the other herringbones. This is a more dense, kind of thicker, not waxy, but just harder herringbone. It just doesn't fuzz up as much as the other. It may slow down over time, I don't know. But right now, it's still very much playing a 7. Viper Pro Sniper Fast Side at 9.5. This alien resin is wonderful. It's probably my favorite fill right now of all the bead fills that are in bags. This bag really won me over to Local. They sent me some more bags recently that I'm throwing that I really like a lot, but I want to spend more time with them before I do my write-ups on those. But Local, great bags. Love these bags. Talked about them a little bit before. My number 3 fast bag. Number 2. Say what you want about these. I know a lot of people don't like them, but they go in the hole. Cornhole Scenario Cat 3. Soft 7-speed material on the slow side. Fast side is very similar to the Viper Fast Side, a little bit different material, but plays very similar, 9.5. It's a little more bag space in it. It's not as full as I'd like it. I don't like bags that have a lot of free bag space. I want something where I can't feel my fingers on the other side on the grip, but whatever, these bags go in the hole. I mean, that's the one thing I can say about a Cat. Yes, are they pricey? Sure, but they go in the hole on both sides. I mean, that's all there is to it. So, all drama aside, it is a good bag that goes in the hole. It's a fast bag if you like it and you want to spend the money on it. Certainly a bag you can have success with. Number 1, Black Flag Bounty. Very similar slow side materials, softer carpet that plays about a 7, or not carpet, softer material that slides that is a 7. It's definitely not a carpet bag. And this has the Viper Pro Sniper Fast Side, which plays a 9.5, which is the same speed as the Cats. This has a disc fill that is very forgiving. When it lands, it still wants to run the hole. But what's so great about these is you can get them brand new with some of the discount codes and stuff that Black Flag offers for around 50, 60 bucks max on their website. This is an awesome bag. I really like it a lot. Feels great in hand, good hand feel, and runs the board well. I can play both sides that are super hole friendly. Can lay a blocker if I need to, but certainly can put up points with this one if I want to just run the hole. So number 1, fast bag, Black Flag Bounty. Now, if this had the ACL stamp on it, this would be my favorite fast bag. I love this bag. Whatever it takes, glory. Burton Grimes sent me those. A newer bag he's starting to make, told me to demo them, see what I think. I love them. It has a very similar, maybe the same Pro Sniper Viper Fast Side. The grid pattern looks a little different, but I think it's the same material. Super soft carpet. A lot like carpet. I don't know why I keep saying it. It's not carpet. Same soft material that the Cat 3 uses. Very soft. Maybe feels even a little softer, but I think it's the same material. These just feel great in hand. I'm not going to be able to throw them in competitions, unfortunately, because they're not ACL stamped, but I will be throwing these in leagues around here recently because these just feel awesome, amazing, super hole friendly. It's a Cat 3. If you don't care about the stamp and you like fast bags, definitely check these out. This is an awesome bag. I love it. All right, top 5 normal condition bags that I like to throw. Number 5, Pro Sniper. Favorite material on a bag is this fast side, 9.5 speed. Slow side is the same. It's on the Castello. that's on the Ninja Smoke. It's a 5.5 that is certainly capable of running the board if you need to. If boards are playing fast, you need to get up the board. This 5.5 is certainly capable of doing that. That fast side is that Viper fast side is just always awesome. This is medium full bag that just very forgiving when it lands. It wants to find the hole. This is probably the most popular bag in my area as a pro sniper. I love it. Big fan. Certainly worthy of my number 5 spot. My number 4 spot is the Feist Aftermath. These bags are great. I've raved on them plenty of times in the past and will continue to do so. Viper Pro Sniper fast side, 9.5. Slow side is the same as the Hype. This material, same as a BG Assassin for you BG guys out there. It can play really slow in humidity, which is kind of the problem with this. The only reason why this bag is not higher on my list is it's a big bag. It's a 6x6. We're talking like game changer size bag, which isn't a terrible thing. I like a bag that'll take up a lot of real estate if I want to throw a blocker, but I just don't have anything else in my arsenal that pairs up with it. So if it's a little humid and this bag's playing slower than I need it to, I don't have anything else that I can really transition to. Where the Buffalo Hype, I can throw the Nomads, which feels similar, or the Vortex Zone. I've got something to transition to. Don't really have anything for this yet, but it does have a bead fill and disc mix in it that's super hole friendly. These bags are just awesome. If it was a little smaller, a little tighter template, I would probably be able to use it a little bit more, but Feist is working on a bag for me right now that I'm super pumped to get and throw and tell you more about. So they're definitely in the running, but I love these bags either way. So certainly a bag that I get excited about throwing. My number 3, which very well could be my number 1 soon. This is the Wreck-It Ninja Smoke. Love the graphics, by the way. This bag is the exact same materials as the Pro Sniper. 9.5 on the fast side, 5.5 on the slow. So why do I like this one better than I like the Pro Sniper? Because this one is a little bit fuller and it is a rounder, tighter template. So this material can be prone to stretch. The Costello, you see it happen a lot, but on this, I think it's tighter and I think it may hold. It is fuller. I love these bags. When I review tons of bags all the time, I'll go outside and throw 25, 30 different sets over a span of a couple hours on the weekend if I have time. And when I get these or the Feist Aftermath in my hand, it just makes me happy because I love these bags, love the way they feel. I love to throw them. The more I spend time with these, the more I continue to just really, really like them. Very possible that they could take my top spot. I certainly will be using them more at tournaments. If you like a Pro Sniper, you got to get these. You hear people talk all the time about how they get too floppy, the Pro Snipers, and sort of taco in the hand, just too mushy. I don't think that this bag is as prone to do that because it is a smaller, rounder template with a more bead fill fullness to it. So this is an awesome bag. I totally love it. Came out of nowhere. Glad I found these. Glad I found the Feist Aftermath. But definitely Wreck-It, Ninja Smoke, great bag. Got the Katanas and Poison coming from them soon. Pretty excited to throw those and review those as well. Number 2, shocker. This is what I consider the best cornhole bag ever made. The Black Sheep Costello. It is a slow side. We're looking at the 5.5 Pro Sniper, Wreck-It, Cornhole, Ninja Smoke. Same material, 5.5. Fast side, this is Game Changer sort of material that they listed as like an 8, 8.5. But the good thing about this bag is you can run the board with either side. Can throw a blocker with this 5.5 if you need to. Can run the hole with the 8. But the 8 is also forgiving enough to where if you miss, it can sometimes hold the board. Where some of those faster, the Pro Sniper Viper material, if you miss, a lot of times you're out of play. Even if you leave it on the board, it's going to be past the hole and hard to collect. Not as punishing when you throw the Costellos because it does have a little bit slower fast side. But great bag. It's a square shaped template, but I just love this bag. My wife loves these. I don't ever get to throw them at regionals because my doubles partner always takes them in singles, and so he's throwing them, and so I don't ever get to throw them. But I love these bags. They're great. I've never met someone who doesn't like the Black Sheep Costello. If you've never thrown them for whatever reason, you have to go get a set because this, in my opinion, is the best cornhole bag that's ever been made. All right, number 1. Buffalo Hype, it's been number one on my list for a couple months. This bag is just made for me. BG Assassin, the Feist Aftermath, same slow side material, which, as I said before, can slow down in humidity, but plays about a 6 under normal conditions, can play Buffalo listed as a 4, but when it is humid, it can stick. But these feel great, rounded template, medium full to full, feel in the hand. Can roll these bags, can run the hole with this fast side, game changer material, same fast side as the Costello. I will say these play a little bit quicker than the Costello. I say they're a 9-speed, but that just could be because of the rounded template again, or the fullness that affects it. But these are great bags. I love these bags. There's not a shot I really feel like I can't do with these. Just very versatile. I can run the hole, I can throw blocks, I can throw airmails, whatever I really want to do with this bag, it gives me the capability to do it. It works for me. So that's my number one overall bag right now is the Buffalo Hype. But again, the more I throw bags, the more my style changes, my rankings can change as well. I continue to update the spreadsheet. I'll continue to review new bags, and I keep you guys posted. Thanks again for joining the group. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know anytime. Thanks, guys.